Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. Today, we're diving into some intriguing stories that are making waves around the globe. First up, we have Super High International, a Singapore-based restaurant chain distancing itself from its Chinese origins as it gears up for a $53 million IPO in New York. Will this move help it stand out in a crowded market without its former parent, Haidilao International? Only time will tell. Next, the bubble tea boom might be losing its fizz. China's third-largest bubble tea chain, Chabaidao, had a disappointing stock market debut, mirroring the struggles of other major players like Nayuki. Analysts are pointing fingers at increased competition, high expansion costs, and weak market sentiment. Lastly, China's cloud service providers are still waiting for generative AI to bring in the big bucks. Despite high hopes, companies like Alibaba Cloud and Baidu are facing stagnant growth and fierce competition. The cloud market is growing, but the anticipated AI-driven revenue boost hasn't materialized yet. Please stay tuned for more details on these stories and much more. Reuters Breaking Views reports that Singapore-based Super High has strategically distanced itself from its Chinese origins ahead of a $50 million US offering. This move is seen as prudent given the scrutiny on companies like Shine and ByteDance. Super High, a spin-off from the $14 billion Haidilao International, is now seeking to add a second listing in New York via a $53 million IPO. Despite being controlled by Haidilao's founders, Super High has taken measures to minimize its Chinese associations, incorporating in the Cayman Islands and basing its headquarters in Singapore. However, without the robust backing of its former parent, Super High may struggle to distinguish itself from larger competitors. Financially, the company lacks the punch of Haidilao, with slower sales growth and lower profit margins, making it a less appetizing standalone entity. BBC explores the global phenomenon of bubble tea, originating from 1980s Taiwan and now a staple in cities worldwide. Despite its popularity, the stock market debuts of two China-based bubble tea chains have flopped, with more IPOs on the horizon. The bubble tea market in China alone is enormous, valued at around 145 billion yuan, $20 billion, last year. Innovation in flavors and recipes has been key to its success, resonating with consumers like Lily and Tina from Guangzhou and Beijing, respectively. However, the industry faces challenges, including low barriers to entry and increased competition, leading to declining profit margins. Despite these issues, bubble tea remains an affordable pleasure for many, although some investors are wary due to the industry's inherent risks and the broader economic climate in Hong Kong. Nikkei Asia highlights the struggles of China's cloud service providers to capitalize on the AI boom. While U.S. counterparts like Microsoft and Google have seen significant growth, Chinese giants such as Alibaba Cloud and Tencent have faced stagnant revenue. Alibaba Cloud reported only a 3% year-over-year revenue growth in the first quarter, while Baidu has been more aggressive in leveraging its ERNIE LLM for AI cloud services, showing a 12% growth. Experts believe the cloud industry is still in its early stages of benefiting from AI, with significant growth expected in the future. Alibaba is focusing on public cloud services and AI-enabled offerings, investing in top generative AI unicorns and launching open-source models to attract developers. Meanwhile, Tencent has scaled down its cloud business to reduce losses, and ByteDance has entered the market with competitive pricing for its Doubao models. The cloud service market in China is projected to grow by 18% this year, driven by generative AI, but vendors face challenges in maintaining growth and profitability amidst competitive pressures. Yahoo US reports that the celebrated Hong Kong actor Tony Leung has been appointed as the president of the jury for the main competition at the Tokyo International Film Festival. Leung expressed his deep connection to Japan, recalling his childhood experiences with Japanese cinema that ignited his passion for film. He is excited about the festival and hopes it will be an adventurous and fun experience. Liang has a long-standing relationship with the festival, having attended in the past for screenings of Wong Kar-wai's films. Throughout his illustrious career, Liang has received numerous awards and international acclaim, particularly for his collaborations with Wong. His notable works include A City of Sadness, Cyclo, and Lust, Caution, all of which won the Golden Lion at the Venice Film Festival. Liang's forthcoming projects include joining the cast of Ildiko Eniiti's Silent Friend. Festival chairman Ando Hiroyasu expressed his delight at Liang's involvement, highlighting his status as one of the world's most admired Asian actors. South China Morning Post highlights a concerning rise in AI-related fraud in Hong Kong, exemplified by a recent deepfake scam involving Elon Musk promoting a fake cryptocurrency platform called Quantum AI. The Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission, SFC, has been proactive in warning the public and requesting the police to block related websites. Deepfake incidents in the Asia-Pacific region surged dramatically last year, with Hong Kong being a significant target due to its high volume of digital financial transactions. The Quantum AI scam, which has been circulating for at least a year, uses modified videos of Musk and other prominent figures to deceive victims. The SFC has been vigilant in flagging crypto-related scams, listing numerous suspicious virtual asset trading platforms. The rise in deepfake technology has led to substantial financial losses, including a notable case where a Japanese bank manager was tricked into transferring $35 million. The SFC continues to warn against high-risk investment products and unauthorized collective investment schemes. South China Morning Post also reports on a U.S. congressional hearing that raised concerns about a Hong Kong-controlled company, Hutchison Ports PPC, managing ports in the Panama Canal. Representative Raja Krishnamurti highlighted the potential risks of Chinese influence on this strategic trade route, suggesting that Chinese-backed ports could be used to further Beijing's military objectives. Hutchison has operated the ports since 1997, and despite previous assurances from the Pentagon, concerns have resurfaced with the renewal of the company's contract. Experts like Daniel Rund from the Center for Strategic and International Studies advocate for U.S. action to reduce Chinese influence in the canal. The hearing also discussed the need for the U.S. to develop a robust alternative to China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, with witnesses calling for reforms to the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation, DFC, to better compete with Beijing's substantial financial commitments to global development. The DFC's scope needs expansion to effectively support investments in developing countries, offering a counterbalance to China's strategic infrastructure projects. CNN, British engineering giant Arup has fallen victim to a sophisticated deepfake scam, resulting in a $25 million loss. The fraudulent scheme involved one of Arup's Hong Kong employees attending a video call with individuals he believed to be the company's CFO and other staff members, who were actually deepfake recreations. This incident, which Arup reported to Hong Kong police in January, highlights the growing threat and sophistication of deepfake technology in corporate fraud. Despite the significant financial loss, Arup's spokesperson assured that the company's financial stability and business operations remain unaffected, with no internal systems compromised. The scam underscores the increasing need for vigilance as global businesses face a surge in cyber attacks, including invoice fraud, phishing, and deepfakes. Michael Kwok, Arup's East Asia Regional Chair, emphasized the importance of staying informed and alert to the evolving tactics of scammers. South China Morning Post, former Hong Kong Chief Executive Carrie Lam's office expenses have sparked a heated debate over the use of public funds. Located in the upscale One Pacific Place, her office cost taxpayers 9.17 million Hong Kong dollars in the past financial year, including 5.67 million Hong Kong dollars for rent and 2.86 million Hong Kong dollars in staff expenses. This expenditure is more than 40% of the combined costs for the city's four former leaders. Critics argue that such lavish spending is inappropriate, especially during economic downturns. Despite the government's justification that no suitable government offices were available and the location matched Lam's status and operational needs, many remain unconvinced. Lam, who attended over 700 events since stepping down, has largely stayed out of the public eye, with most of her appearances being at mainland and local celebratory events. The government's lack of transparency regarding the specifics of her activities has only fueled the controversy. Foreign policy. Concerns are mounting in the United States over Chinese companies purchasing land near military bases. The Biden administration recently ordered a Chinese-backed cryptocurrency mining firm, MineOne, to divest land in Wyoming close to a U.S. Air Force base housing nuclear weapons. This move, prompted by a public tip and reviewed by the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, CFIUS, highlights the national security risks posed by such acquisitions. Although Chinese investors own a relatively small portion of U.S. agricultural land, the proximity of some holdings to military installations is alarming. Recent legislative efforts at both state and federal levels aim to restrict foreign ownership of land near sensitive sites. However, these measures have sparked debates over potential xenophobia and discrimination. The challenge remains in accurately assessing the true extent of Chinese land ownership and its implications for national security, amidst a backdrop of increasing espionage concerns and strained U.S.-China relations. Japan Times. In an effort to rejuvenate the property market, Chinese authorities have launched a campaign encouraging residents to swap their old apartments for new ones. Despite the initiative being rolled out in over 50 cities, the program is facing significant challenges. A major obstacle is the difficulty participants encounter when trying to sell their existing homes, which has led to limited interest in second-hand properties. Analysts and real estate experts express concerns about the campaign's effectiveness, suggesting that the downturn in China's property sector may persist. The initiative aims to alleviate the surplus of new apartments and provide a financial lifeline to struggling developers, but the tepid response highlights deeper issues within the market. CNN. In a unique blend of physical challenge, art, and societal critique, South Korea's annual space-out competition saw over 100 participants gather in Seoul to do absolutely nothing for 90 minutes. This event, which monitors contestants' heart rates to determine the winner, offers a respite from the country's hyper-competitive environment. Among the participants was Olympic speed skater Kwak Yoon-ji, who found the experience a much-needed break from his rigorous training. The competition, founded by visual artist Woo Seang, aims to challenge the notion that idleness is unproductive. It has grown in popularity, expanding to cities worldwide, and serves as a reminder of the importance of mental and physical relaxation in today's fast-paced society. South China Morning Post. Hong Kong has been a culinary whirlwind for food enthusiasts recently, with highlights including Sushi's Inc., where chef Zinc Leung showcases locally caught seafood in a traditional omakase menu. Leung's innovative approach includes educating diners about the fish on their plates, sourced from local suppliers, and preparing dishes like lightly torched threadfin and mantis shrimp with daikon sauce. Meanwhile, Hung Ki in Wan Chai, beloved for its beef offal noodles, temporarily closed due to the owner's hand injury, leaving fans eagerly awaiting its reopening. Another culinary delight was found at Hong Kong Cuisine 1983, where a flight of barbecue pork from different regions, including Hong Kong, Japan, and Spain, captivated diners, with the local pork standing out for its superior flavor and texture. South China Morning Post. Yuyu Kitamura, star of Netflix's hit series Dead Boy Detectives, reflects on her upbringing in Hong Kong and her journey to Hollywood. Born and raised in the vibrant city, Kitamura now resides in the U.S., cherishing the success of her supernatural adventure series based on Neil Gaiman's comics. She plays Nico Sasaki, a Japanese student tormented by paranormal parasites, and shares how the character's empathy and kindness influenced her own perspective. Kitamura's multicultural background, having attended international schools and experienced diverse cultures, shaped her open-mindedness. Despite the high-pressure environment of Hong Kong, her parents supported her unconventional career path, which eventually led her to study at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts. Kitamura's passion for mental health and youth empowerment is evident in her work, including a short film created during the pandemic. She aims to champion diversity in the entertainment industry, creating stories that reflect her Hong Kong roots and broader global experiences. Telegraph. Beulah echoes through Nadi Airport as a towering Fijian greets me with a radiant smile, effortlessly carrying my bags and chatting like an old friend. This heartfelt welcome is quintessentially Fijian, a part of the culture that makes every visitor feel genuinely cherished. The allure of Fiji is not just in its stunning white beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and turquoise waters, but in the warmth and friendliness of its people, which has led to a 20% increase in UK visitors over the past year. Fiji, an archipelago of around 333 islands, offers a paradise of crystal-clear waters and untouched islets, some only accessible by boat. Despite its remote location, Fiji is surprisingly accessible with daily flights from Los Angeles, Singapore, and Hong Kong, making Nadi a key hub for South Pacific travelers. Denarau Island, once a mangrove swamp, is now a luxury hotspot with five-star hotels, a marina, boutiques, and a golf course, but the true magic of Fiji lies in its more secluded spots. Unlike Tom Hanks' character in Cast Away, visitors to the Mamanuca archipelago can indulge in luxury at resorts like Six Senses on Malolo Island, where traditional thatched bars come with modern comforts and personal guest experience managers. Activities range from water sports to coral planting and spotting endangered iguanas. The Yasawa archipelago, even more remote, offers pristine coral reefs and uninhabited islands, ideal for snorkeling, beachcombing, and witnessing wildlife like ghost crabs and blacktip reef sharks. In these isolated paradises, tradition remains strong. Visitors to Fijian villages should dress modestly and bring yakona, kava, for the village chief, participating in a ceremonial drink that fosters connection with the locals. This experience, though the drink itself is an acquired taste, is a profound way to engage with Fijian culture. With so many islands to explore, Fiji promises endless adventures and a deep sense of welcome that stays with you long after you leave. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.